Hi, I'm Scott Stoddard. This is AEP 858 Mod 12, and I hope I get this right. It's um, it's been a long one. Okay, data analysis protocol. This is the handout that I would give to the teachers of our high school, Chapin High School here in Chapin, South Carolina. I'm not sure what to do with this screen of mine, and I will try my best to find the right place. Um, Here would just be an explanation of what the next thing I'm going to show with their the graphic organizer I would send. Uh, kind of give them an idea of exactly what is asked that they could write down to be of great benefit. And here it just kind of tells the demographic data, district students, staff, the community, even the perceptions, culture, climate, values are of what the school is and is all about. Um, Learning the types of summative evaluations and assessments that we have, and the formative ones, and the diagnostics, which would pretty much include any of the state standardized testing and EOCs and so forth, which are kind of out of our hand. um, School processes, the curriculum in general, what's offered, what's not offered, um, instruction overall, the assessments that we do again, and the different types of programs, and programs meaning academic programs, maybe support programs. Where do we want to be? What's the purpose of what we're doing, the mission, the goals, the student expectations that we have for them? Where do they lie? How did we get to where we are at, excuse me, the gaps and the cause analysis. So here we have gaps in learning with this segment of the population. Why? What's the analysis of that? Excuse me. And lastly, how are we going to get to where we want to be? Action plans, strategies, activities, money. Which is a big thing. And then the implementation strategies, leadership. It's got to come from the top first. Professional learning, partnerships with other teachers, maybe even other schools to do that. And is what we are doing making a difference with the formative and summative assessments, evaluations? What are we doing? Is it working or is it not working? What's your take on that? And I threw in, good stuff there. Teachers, components have changed. Thank you for all you do. Here's your handout, kind of thing. Okay. The second one would be actually the means to for the teachers to fill out, and they can put in a text box in each of these and type in the proper answers, if you will, of what they may perceive to be it. Um, and that way they can fill it out and have us and save it. And then at the end, I added something a little different. What do they think? Here's the standardized stuff in a way. Boom, 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 boom. Now, overall, what's your opinion? What any suggestions, any ideas, any thoughts that you may want to add to this? So I added that um, at the end to give them a little bit more input that isn't so much of a test, standardized question. So I gave them that. Now, I also had the idea, and I was going to do this, but not per the directions of the evaluation here. To me, this would have been better instead of a graphic organizer and so forth. Would have been better on a Google form. And I actually did a Google form for student perspective of data protocol. What students think of it. And here they would fill it out, male, female, what their ethnicity is. Now we're covering the demographics. Then ask their opinions of the same things that we're asking of the teachers. Um, and that way they can answer it. Each student in your class, school, if you will, even district, whatever. But with here, you do it by class. It won't be as overwhelming. And as you can see, I kind of reworded what should, from a teacher standpoint to a student's perspective, basically asking what they think, what you think, and if we could have done this with, instead of a graphic organizer and done it this way, then your responses can all be done and formulated into a spreadsheet. And you can see all the data and the responses of that for each student. Okay. And I left off name. You could have put name and all that as well too. But I just thought that was interesting and maybe a point to ponder on. I think this going forward would be a very, very feasible manner to do this in. But also, giving the teachers the ability to kind of go over this in a PD session and discuss it and have ideas beforehand would also be a great idea as well. That's it. I hope this works. And it's been a long week. So thank you.